Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my 2025 luxury wish list. And I feel like my collection overall has gotten to the point where I'm content with everything that I have. I don't really feel like there's too many missing gaps. So at this point, the things on my wish list, I'm just waiting for like the perfect item that fits like a certain description to come along. Or for jewelry specifically, it's actually more of a long-term wish list. There's only 2 items that I'm going to try my best to get this year because they're limited edition, but have no idea if I'm going to be able to get my hands on them. But yeah, anyways, let's start with handbags first, and I guess SLGs, handbags and SLGs. So I've had a lot of people ask me if I'm going to pick up anything else from the upcoming Louis Vuitton Murakami collaboration launches, drops. So I don't actually think I want anything from the cherry collection, but the cherry blossom, there are 2 pieces that I'm eyeing. One of them is the pochette accessoire. It's in like a brown monogram canvas. I know a lot of people were hoping they would release the pink version, but personally I actually really like the brown one. I feel like the pink one is not quite as wearable, maybe if I was younger, but at this point I feel like the brown one I could see myself wearing. If it was pink, I really wouldn't. So all I want from that collection is the pochette accessoire and also the Nice mini. That's also like the brown monogram canvas with like the cherry blossoms on it. So that's all that I have left on my wish list for the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection. And then aside from those 2 pieces, the rest of the handbags, I'm kind of just waiting for the perfect one to come along. I feel like that's kind of been generally what I've been saying in a lot of my wishlist videos, because yeah, like I have all my handbags set up behind me because the next video I'm going to film is actually a handbag collection video, and my collection has really grown. So I don't really feel like I truly need any more handbags, but if I were to get some, they would be more casual pieces. I have like a lot of more like dressy top handle handbags, and I can't say for sure, but with a baby on the way, I feel like I'm going to be gravitating more towards casual pieces. So there are 2 other handbags on my wish list. The first one, I just have a very general description of the type of bag that I want. I'm looking for just a denim handbag that just kind of catches my eye and makes me want to spend money on it. I know there's currently a lot of new denim collections, and even more that are going to be released really soon, but none of the ones that I'm seeing right now really speak to me. The most recent one that I really liked was probably the Bottega Veneta one that had, it was kind of like 2 different shades of denim, and it's actually not made of fabric. It was actually leather that looks like fabric, except I missed out on that one. I was too late to find out about it. So yeah, that didn't work out, and I don't know, I guess I'm like comparing everything to that. And yeah, none of the recent denim handbags have really caught my attention in the same way that the handbags from that Bottega Veneta collection did. So who knows, maybe something will come along soon that makes me want to buy it. If not, I feel like this might be the type of thing that if I wait long enough, the want to get this denim handbag is probably going to fade. It definitely is like a very trendy type of bag to get, so who knows, but if something comes along, I think I will get it. If not, then money saved. And the last handbag that I have on my wish list, I feel like it's been on my wish list for a while, and it's a mini baguette from Fendi. So I think at this point I've gotten 3 different mini baguettes from them, and I've returned all of them. The first one was actually from the Fendi collection, like 2 or maybe even 3 years ago at this point. I can't remember. I got like the black mini baguette. It had like all these like safety pins that are very unique to Versace, like along the front of the bag. And it was like very hardware heavy. And the problem with that bag was that parts of the hardware was actually chipping. So I had to return that, and I wasn't able to get my hands on a replacement. Still kind of bummed out about that when I think about it. And then the second mini baguette that I got, actually, it was kind of like a denim handbag. It was kind of like your typical like denim blue color with this brown trim around it. And that one, I had to return it because I think there was like a bunch of like brownish colored like glue residue on one corner of the bag. And yeah, I assume it was glue. Like I really hope it was glue and it wasn't like someone had returned it prior to me buying it and they just got it dirty or whatever. But anyways, there was like what I assume to be glue residue on like one corner of the bag. So I returned that one. And now that I think about it also, I think the Fendi one was 3 years ago because the second one that I just talked about was 2 years ago. And then last summer, I actually bought another mini baguette. It was like this kind of like multi-colored canvas pattern with like some greens and blues and yellows to it. It was like this really nice combo for the summer. And I was really excited about it, but the canvas, I don't know if it was, I assume it was designed to be this way instead of just being kind of like dirty. But the way it was designed made it look dirty. So it had all these like speckled like black or brown like dots on it. And yeah, it was just, I mean, from far away, you can't really see it. Like you just see all like the multicolored like FF like logos all over the bag. And it was really nice, but then like when I look up close, it just looked so dirty, and I don't know, I just couldn't get myself to keep it, even though aside from that, the bag did look really nice. And also like the interior like canvas fabric was also like dotted in those like brown and black dots. So it just overall looked dirty, and I don't want my bag to like look dirty from like day one, even though yeah, it's not dirty. So yeah, I returned that one, and ever since then I've been kind of, you know, just waiting for the fourth one that I like to come along. So who knows if there will be one that gets released this year that I end up liking. But yeah, those are all of the handbags and SLGs on my wish list for this year. And now moving on to the jewelry portion of my wish list. As I already mentioned, this is going to be more of a long-term wish list. I definitely do not see myself getting all of these pieces during 2025. So I'll talk about the pieces that like I'm most likely to get this year first, and then I'll move on to like the long-term pieces. So the pieces that I intend on getting this year, the first one is a ring from Tiffany's. It's their hardware ring. And this has actually been something that I've been contemplating for a while. I wanted to get this hardware ring to stack with my lock ring, also from Tiffany's, that I bought like a little bit over a year ago. It's just that my husband is really against this ring. I don't know why he dislikes it so much. So it's kind of, you know, affecting my opinion a little bit. But I think overall, like, I personally still want this ring. So I want it in rose gold. It's the thinner version, no diamonds on it or anything, just like strictly metal, which I personally think the hardware collection looks the best when it's just simple and all metal, like no diamonds on it. So that's the first ring that I want. The second one is the Serpenti Viper ring from Bvlgari. It's not the one that is like a coil with like the snake head and tail. It's actually the one that's just kind of like a simple band ring. This one I also want in rose gold, but there's two options that I'm considering. One is the one that I like more, which it's like alternating like snake scales with diamonds and mother of pearl. So there's no parts of the ring that is just like a solid metal. This one I like more, but since it has mother of pearl and it's on a ring, it just feels more delicate. So I don't know if it truly makes sense to get this one. The second variation that I'm considering is the one where the parts that are mother of pearl on the first variation, it's just strictly like a rose gold metal, and then the alternating scales have diamonds on it. So this one definitely would make more sense from a usability perspective, and I do like both of them, but I definitely like the one with mother of pearl a little bit more. A while back I actually wanted to get that version of the ring in a bracelet form, but I decided against that. But I still really like how it looks generally, so yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I'll get it as a ring. But there's still that part of me that's like, mother of pearl on a ring, like that doesn't really make sense. So that's kind of what's holding me back from just straight up getting it. But yeah, you guys let me know, which version do you think I should go for? The one that I think I truly want, but maybe I'll regret it if I don't wear it, or the one that is, you know, a little bit more wearable. I still like it, but maybe just isn't my top choice. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. So those two rings are the ones that are kind of pieces that I'm more likely to get in like the short term. And then there's three pieces that are probably more long-term wish list items. The first one is also from Tiffany's. It's a pair of earrings from their Knot collection. And this is definitely a piece that is more for special occasions. So yeah, it's just not something that I'm prioritizing. You know, I'll get around to buying it sometime, I'm sure, but it's not something that I will wear like super often, hence why I'm not like buying it right away. I guess there will come a point in time when Tiffany's raises their prices like too much that I'll be like, oh no, like it's not worth it, I'm not getting it. But for now, it's something that, you know, I'm just kind of like planning out as like a future purchase. But I do really like these earrings. I really like the Knot collection overall. At first I wanted a ring from the collection, but when I tried it on, I couldn't really see myself wearing it with like a lot of my other rings. So I decided against a ring, but I put the earrings on my wish list. So that's the first item. The second one is a ring from Van Cleef Arpels. It's their Frivole between the finger ring. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's in rose gold. It's like the mirrored version, not like the faux pave version. I don't know. I really like the Frivole collection when it has like that mirrored finish. I'm actually wearing my mini Frivole earrings right now. Yeah, I really like that like polished mirror finish on their Frivole collection. And I just feel like Van Cleef Arpels is really known for their between the finger rings, and that one just looks so pretty. But once again, that is definitely more of a special occasion piece, and I don't know when I'm going to wear it. But yeah, it's just something that I'm thinking of getting sometime in the future. The last piece is also from Van Cleef Arpels, and this one I can see myself wearing more often. It's just that it's really expensive, and it's really the price that is stopping me, I guess, from getting it right away. It's one of their perle bracelets, the single roll diamond perle bracelet. And yeah, I just want to get that to kind of like pair with my perle sweet clovers bracelet. They look really nice together. I've seen people also like stack like their pearls of gold bracelet in between like two perle bracelets too, and that also looks really nice. But I think for me, I will get like the single row perle bracelet before considering like the pearls of gold one to stack like in between like the other two. Yeah, but the price is like insane. It's like close to 30 grand, I think. And yeah, I don't know if I want to be dropping like 30 grand on a bracelet currently, but it's definitely something that I'm considering in the future. Yeah, so those are all of the pieces on my luxury wish list for 2025 and beyond. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know what's on your wish list for the year, or are you kind of doing like a no buy or low buy year? I know a lot of people have really cut down on their luxury spending recently. Definitely I feel that way about myself too. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing for lots more videos on luxury handbags, jewelry, and fashion. And I'll leave 2 videos on the screen for you to watch next. So I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.